I'm your Huckleberry YouTube.
Are we live on YouTube yet?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. There's
Hearing now.
that. There's that.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton.
Please welcome Tim and Scott. All right, everybody. Welcome back to another Sunday night episode of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes. And joining me tonight, it's me and Scott are here with you guys to entertain you for the next hour and a half. Fun. Right?
Darn right.
Oh, man. So
you can do it.
Yeah. What's going on?
Man, this week, not really a lot. Just doing some different stuff, trying to keep up on some different words. Still haven't heard anything about our hawk yet, but I think maybe tomorrow I'll have Lisa make a phone call, or if she can. I don't know if she can or not. But
right.
Just try to get a little tip up on, see how things are going. And but I still have, like I said, I still haven't heard. But you never can tell. So
right. You don't know.
That's where I'm going with that.
Right. Well,
and I got some all my new pans and classifiers and snuffer bottles and everything from my sponsor of S. Dang it. You believe I
what'd you forget?
H&B Mining. Because I had like 13 other initials, but H&B Mining out of Grass Valley, California, Sam and his partner. I got my pans and stuff like that, so I could start selling them up here at the 201 trading post right there by Shalene's on 17.
Right.
So there's a lot of people that stopped by this year, and he couldn't find pans. And I said, well, heck, I'm going to call Sam and them guys at HB and find out if I can get some. And sure enough, poof, there, he had them. So
poof.
Yeah, so they'll be there this coming up gold season. That's going to be cool.
All right, that will be pretty cool.
It'd be kind of cool because I'd like to try to like open a little secondary store here, H&B Mining kind of deal. But I'm still in talks with that, just to see what they want to do. I'll go back and check with him again. I already talked to him briefly on it, but
right.
Yeah, I think it'd be a cool spot.
That'd be cool.
I mean, we're right between Phoenix and Bumblebee, and we're close enough to Wickenburg. You could drive back over around here if you had to find something.
Right.
I'm just saying, but
that would be cool.
Yeah.
It's always good to have another place around, to get stuff.
Well, there used to be like a couple of places around here, but they closed down, and they used to be, back when I first started digging up through here, they were vital, man, because that's where I could pick up my stuff real quick.
Well, yeah. Yeah, all of a sudden you need something. It's like, crap.
Yeah.
You want a couple options to where you're at.
I mean, I'm not trying to be as big as like AMD is in Mesa. That's where a lot of people go because that's our closest, biggest prospecting.
Yeah, but how far is Mesa?
Well, it's probably, for me right now, round trip, it'd be about 125 miles, 130 miles.
See, that's when you're out mining, you want close.
Yeah, that's why I said, and in his other stores up in Preston, but that's still about what is it, 45, 50 miles still each one way. So
it's quite a ways.
You're right in the middle of in limbo. So
right.
But like I said, I got with Roy, and he's a good dude, and he mentioned about doing something like this. And I was like, well, if you got a corner, we can make it happen, So yeah, I got my fingers in some other pies, evidently.
Heck yeah. Get your fingers out them pies.
Yeah, but like I said, I still can't wait till this October, you guys. It's going to be, this next year is going to be really good because since everything's going to be back open and nobody's going to be doing a COVID scare crap and all this junk.
You better hope not.
I know, right?
Never know.
I'll just be glad. Like I said, I'll be glad to get down there with my new partner, Josh, and we'll be doing a lot of dirt moving. Number one, to get some recap on my last year and actually the year before that.
Right.
So my last 2 years has not been fundamentally great, but at least last year I took the time and I did find where the gold is. So next year, when I go in, all I got to do is flat out dig it.
Sure.
So that's gonna be the good thing about it. And then, like I said, then I got a new partner, Josh, and you guys will be seeing him on the videos and stuff like that. He's ex-serviceman.
Cool.
So he's been in the service, so he's got some drive, he's got some gusto, and I can't wait to actually pull him on.
Nice. So he'll be staying down at the claims, or?
No, he lives right here in the same city.
Oh, he lives right there.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's more.
If he wants to stay down there, hey, more power to you, buddy. But
right.
If you don't have to, I mean, it only takes like what, maybe 10 minutes to get back home, maybe 15.
Oh, that's nothing.
So yeah, so you just ride your side by side down the thing, wash and get out, you know.
Oh,
I guess if you wanted to do it the old fashioned way and stay down there, you know, you could take 3 days provisions to get away with that and come out the fourth and go restock up.
Right.
I think you'd be all right.
That'd be pretty cool too.
But you'd have to want to go back into doing the tent living, you know, like I used to do.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh man.
I don't know. If I had a bed 15 minutes away, I think I'm going home. Unless I was really on some super, super good gold. And it'd be like, not leaving.
If I was on some super, super, super good cold, yeah, it would be a different ball game.
Right. Then it's like, I'm not leaving. Set up some lights.
Well, I was going to say, that's when I'd be chucking lights down there.
Yep. Yep. It's like,
you know what? I've always thought of that, because if I ever do find a place where I just, man, you know, it's just, ooh, yeah, it's here. I would go hire another guy and we do 12-hour shifts.
It's there somewhere. Right.
Well, I'm on it. Don't worry about that.
It's there.
Like I said, what I was taking off this year, showing you guys, is probably the top, and I probably got another 6 foot down to hit bedrock.
I said, you gotta get down there yet, quite a ways, right?
Oh yeah,
it's there.
But you got to build those stairways inside your hole. Yeah. You got to make sure. And some of those rocks, man, you get down to them, you're like, well, now I'm in a hole. What am I going to do with this thing? Well, let's just shove it over the corner and go a different direction.
Yeah.
That's all you do.
Well, you got to come up with some little lifts and stuff. So you can lift some.
Yeah, I hear you.
Just saying.
Some of them rocks would make a winch grind. I'm telling you.
Okay, then you got to split them.
Well, I did think about the Sierra Blaster.
Yeah, you need a blaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sierra Blaster, we could pop them bad boys and get them out.
But it's just, man.
It's a job.
You're right. It's a job.
Right? If it was easy, everybody'd do it. So.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Josh said he ain't afraid about digging and anything like that. I'm like, you know what? That'd be cool to have you get back out there with me, because, you know, he's younger than I am.
Right.
But he's also a guy that's been in a service. So he's going to have a certain drive that, you know, I just got to reopen it. You know what I'm saying?
He's used to hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll be okay. And me, I'm all right with it. So like I said, if we run stuff, use 48 buckets, I usually have that before noon at least. That's 1 yard.
Right.
And if we stay there, do that 2 more times, man, that's going to take, number one, that'll give us, if you think about the cleanup, he's going to get a clean out from whatever it was. I'm going to get a clean out, and then the machine, which is the 25% comes off the top, the machine wear and the claim ownership, all that comes off the top. That's the extra run that'll take care of that. I'm like, I think we should come out pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't get crappy rain or anything like that. But this year, I think I'm going to figure out a good tarp system.
Right.
So I can put tarp over it. But I mean, tarps out here don't always work because the wind, I mean, you could rock them down as much as you want, but that wind will strip that tarp out of there and just throw it away.
Pretty cool. Yeah,
of course, then when you put a tarp out, you got this big blue, here I am digging gold sign.
Well, yeah, it's like yep, pretty much.
But I mean, that's what we're going to have to do this year. So I'm going to have to invest in a big tarp. And if it starts to rain, or if we know it's going to rain, so I'm talking like a 20 by 40,
mm-hmm.
you know, drape over the hill so it doesn't soak in from the other direction. That's about the only way I could see to save it.
It'd be nice if you had some way just to have some water where you can recirculate it, run a
It'd
high.
be nice if I had water just to dredge.
Yeah, but you're probably not gonna get that much.
Like I said, if I had water to do some dry land dredging, it would be a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Because where I'm at now, I would back up 25 feet, just go punch a hole and go into it because I know where it's at.
Hmm.
All I got to do is start out here where the sand's covering everything. And because when you're dry land dredging, sand goes quick.
Oh, sure.
When you get in the rocks, then you start, it gets a little slower, but you're still moving good ground. And those rocks that hold that sand up, that's got gold in it. Don't let nobody fool you. So, oh yeah, if I get water, it'd be like, woo-hoo-hoo, yeah.
Gotta be a way. Just
It'll be exciting.
Oh yeah, it'd be cool. Gotta be some kind of way that you could do it.
We'll figure it out. Like I said, I've got a couple good places down there that I picked out for dredging.
Mm-hmm.
For dry washing, I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up where the tests showed there's gold at.
Right.
But when it's wet down there, nobody else can get down there except for me, and my motor's sitting there ready to go. Then that's when I'll take it. That's After that, I don't care. I mean, you always get claim jumpers and stuff down here, which I don't have signs up or anything because the signs always get either in this part of where I'm at with my claims, either get shot down or the flood takes them away. So you try to just put up ribbon markers so people try to know, but if you're not a miner, you wouldn't know.
Yeah. Right. No. I mean, you actually got claim jumpers down there.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
They just this looks like a good spot, and I'm like, well,
yeah.
really check, but I mean, there are some poles up on the hill, but with the brush and the stuff that's growed up, it's probably you can't. I know where they're at, but people, if you were looking for it, you couldn't see it unless you had just the right direct angle. So
crazy though.
It happens though.
Oh, I'm surprised it still does. I didn't think it still did that often.
Yeah, because like I said, people just go and they just walk on and they don't think they don't see the markers because, like I said, they always get shot down by some lame brain idiot, or the floodwaters takes them away.
Target practice.
That's what for you guys out there listening right now, and mining signs. Okay, yeah, they're yellow. Yeah, you can see them. They're not for target practice. Those son of a guns cost us $15 a whack that you're shooting at.
They're $15 a piece.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The big ones I get are $15 freaking dollars.
Can't you make your own?
Well, I guess you could try, but they ain't gonna be metal.
Oh man.
They ain't gonna be painted yellow. It's a federal mining claim.
$15 a piece.
You gotta pay to play,
I reckon. Yeah. I guess so. $15.
Yeah, they're not target practice signs.
But they're nice and bright yellow. That's why.
Yeah, I know it.
They do make a great target. Right. Speaking of targets, how's them gold prices, Scott?
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Gold prices are all in the green today. Well, actually, it's Sunday, so this is Friday. But anyway, gold actually said it's been up $7 to $17.81, which is still hanging around that 1800 mark. I just wish it was 1804, 1805. That's where I wish it was at, and then just kind of leveled that out till I can get back in Goldfield. Anyway, silver actually took a 0.18 charge to the top too, and went to actually 26.20. So I mean, if you think about it, silver's still hanging in there pretty good. I know it's not 27.28, but still it's pretty fair for silver. We got platinum that actually raised $12 and went to 11.13.
Mm-hmm.
We got palladium, it went up only $2 and stayed at 27.24. Now, as far as rhodium, not as big as rises as what we always see it, but it did rise 300, and that went to $19,200.
It had been going down, so I guess it's kind of good that it went.
I was going to say, when were we looking at what, 26 at its high, 27?
Oh, it was higher than that, wasn't it?
Was it? I can't remember. I mean, it went
close to 30, I thought.
Yeah, it's fluctuated so much, you could keep up with the dang thing anyway. But
True.
But anyway, that's the markets as we got going on right now. And now, as far as China and Australia and European places like that are trading tonight, I'm not on it. I do have the Asian market right here.
Hmm? Do you got what?
Actually, okay, the Asian markets right now, as they're trading, like you'll see our Dow and our S&P 500, okay, all their stuff, S&P or ASX 200, which would be our S&P 500s.
Uh-huh.
Everything's pretty much in the green.
Yeah.
So
To be
will our tomorrow's trading travel with the same? I don't know.
got it.
Remember, folks, we're gold miners.
That's right. Can you do birthdays?
No, I cannot.
Oh, I guess I got to.
Yeah,
I gotta minimize the screen for a minute. Hold on a second.
Let's say that's on your birthdays. Backhand those.
All right, hang on, because I don't normally do this. So this is Rich's thing, and Rich is out crabbing, so
He's out with the seafood.
I had to make sure the show don't start playing.
Yeah, I was making that was so funny when you said that earlier. I'm making a seafood melody, what we call tonight. We put in crawfish tails and shrimp and clams, sometimes oysters, but we didn't get no oysters tonight.
At ADP.
Sometimes crab too, but we didn't do that tonight. But then we also put cod and rockfish in there, and we make a good stew out of it. Man, oh man, it's pretty darn good.
Nice. That's because in observance of Rich's crabbing.
That's right.
All right. I got some birthdays today. So, all right. So, birthdays today. First, we got Brian DiLorenzo, Dave Rector, Gary McLean, Gary Goldberg, Gary Heckman, Jonas Askenvik. I don't know. Ralph Abragmanoff, Robert Benerick, Tim Jones, Timothy Lapierre, Tony Guerin, and Victor. Tomorrow's birthdays, we got a couple that we see. We got Angela Campbell, we got Jeff Sandlin, Joe Drennan, Marty Wales, Ron Parks, and Steve Burris. Did any of them tickle your fancy, Scott?
Well, none jumped out with a fancy name, but hey, I think we could find one or two in there.
All right, let's go with. All right, first let's go with. Blah, 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 blah. All right, we're gonna go with. Crap.
What's the first guy you read?
Brian DiLorenzo.
Yeah, DiLorenzo.
Let's go with that one. All right. Brian DiLorenzo is a male. He's from Winnemac, Indiana. Must be one of Dennis's buddies.
Yeah.
And wow, that's it. No info on what kind of prospecting he does. And let's see. How long has he been here? He has been a member since August 10th, 2009.
Ain't too bad now, is it?
No, but I wish we had some more info. That's it, though. Okay.
That's a 10-year.
That's a 10-year. Now, let's see. For tomorrow, we will say... see. Let me get back to him real quick. Ryan. We're going to go with Marty Wales for tomorrow.
Marty Wales.
Yeah. All right. Marty Wales is from Cave Creek, Arizona.
All right.
And one of your neighbors, Scott. And let's see, what kind of prospecting you do? Dry and wet gold panning, metal detecting, prospecting, and small scale mining.
Now, believe it or not, he's real close.
Yeah. Do you belong to any clubs? The GPAA. What kind of equipment do you use? Pans, hand tools, Mine Lab Gold Monster, Garrett, ATX, Blue Bowl, Cali Sluice, and a Gold Cube. And who recommended Marty to the site? Any guesses? Scott?
No guesses.
No guesses? It was you.
All right.
And he's been a member since February 20th, 2014.
Cool. Well, you know, Tim, everywhere I go, I talk about gold. Like if people's really interested, I'm like, man, you'll get, if you want really a broader view, just get on the site, read the discussions, you know, have fun answering back with people.
Right.
That's how you're going to really find out. I mean, if I had Gold Prospector Space back when I was 19, it would have cut out a lot of mistakes.
Now, just a quick reminder, Jaron posted something. Remember, if you plan on donating for the raffle, it needs to be posted before the 1st. That way on the 30th, so we can do an official post for the raffle giveaway. And here in a couple minutes, we're one of the sponsors of the raffle from Country Gold Pay Dirt is going to call in. I told him to give us a call. That way he could tell us about his product and who he is and what he's about. So he'll be calling.
Yeah, since everybody else was giving something, I guess we figured out something I could give.
Uh-oh. What are you doing, Scott?
Well, I guess I could do what we call a panning starter kit.
Swiftwater starter kit. That's what we're calling it.
Called the Swiftwater Calm Water starter kit.
There you go. And what is in this starter kit?
Well, I got a pan. I got a classifier, which is going to be 1/2 inch, you know, because if we're panning, we're going to do 1/2 inch.
Okay.
And then I also got a snuffer bottle that goes in it, a good one. And I also got some, we call them the tweezers, gold tweezers.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do, I'm good enough that I can do it with my snuffer bottle just as good, but I still get black sands in it. But some people just like to keep it clean. But so those come with it. And then I got a little vial, you know, to put the gold in after it's all done.
Right.
And just for what we call bonus kicks, I'm going to throw in 2 stickers from H&B Mining out of Grass Valley, California. And that actually helped me sponsor this out. So we're going to throw 2 stickers in there just to put them on your truck or your trailer. That way we know you're a prospector.
That's pretty cool. Awesome. So yeah, you have to get a picture of that sent to us. And
then I could have stick a couple extra things in there. I don't know yet. For sure.
All right. Get me a picture so I can get it posted and stuff. And thank you, Scott and Lisa and H&B for that Swiftwater Calm Water starter kit. That's what we're calling it too. It's official. It is official. So I'm gonna have Jason call in right now, and after we let Jason go, we'll do a commercial.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. I wish I had a gold claw. I could have did a starter kit with a gold claw.
Well, Dennis is doing that big gold claw production pan. So.
No. I mean, like if I still had one of the new ones, because all the ones I've got I use. But if I still had one of those little new ones, I would actually do a starter kit with that too.
Gotcha.
You know, to have your choice which one you want to start with.
Yeah. I got you.
Ideas, bro. Ideas.
I know. We're just running out of days. Today's the 27th.
Oh, that is right. Yeah.
Right. It
was Pocono today. Go NASCAR.
It was no goo NASCAR.
It was the craziest weekend.
So there was NASCAR or no NASCAR?
Yeah, like there was a double header.
Oh, here's our caller, Scott. Hang on. All right, is this you, Jason?
Yes, it is. How are you doing? Is this Tim?
This is Tim. You're with me and Scott's here tonight. So
hello. How you doing, Scott?
Doing well.
Oh, I almost dropped my phone.
I don't want to do that. Now, Jason is the founder, owner of Country Gold Pay Dirt, right? Correct?
Country Gold Pay Dirt, yes, sir.
All right. Now you want to fill our listeners in on, about your product and a little bit about yourself, if you'd like.
Well, certainly. Well, even though I wish I was, I don't live out on the West Coast like most people think I am doing this business. I'm all the way over in upstate New York.
Upstate New York.
Yes, sir. But don't let that scare everyone. My pay dirt is legit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of these people who say guaranteed gold and you pay $100 and now I put a couple flakes in there. That's not me.
Well, we appreciate that.
I actually give guaranteed amounts of gold.
Okay.
And my pay rates, geez. My ROIs are usually around 75 to 80%, sometimes a little more, where the dirt comes from, because some of the dirt that comes from Washington. I get dirt from Alaska. I get dirt from Oregon. And some of the dirts actually have gold in it because they're from actual gold mines.
Right. So it's got a little extra sometimes. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then myself, I put like say you want a gram of gold in my golden garnet bag.
Mm-hmm.
I put a gram of gold in there, and then I put 10 grams of gem quality garnets inside the bag.
Okay.
In my gold Mylar bags.
Right.
And then on my website, I have all kinds of different size bags you can get. Regular gold, if you want golden garnets. I got beginner's dirts. I got, even if you want just gold nuggets, I sell gold nuggets.
Oh, that's cool. And what's your website? Let people know what your website is. That way they can check it out.
Well, my website is countrygoldpaydirt.com.
Mm-hmm.
Just as it's spelled right out, countrygoldpaydirt.com.
Right. Now, how long have you been doing this? This is a new business, or?
Well, it is a new business. I've been doing it on my website. It says when I founded, I think about 3 months ago, I believe.
Okay.
But I've been into gold for years. I've had gold fever when I was a kid. It turned into full-blown golditis as an adult.
It's what it usually does, though.
So you do golden garnets for starters, and then you got extra things for higher ups, or is that how you're trying to operate?
Yeah, I have. If I have people that want like a really, sometimes I can customize too. I can customize bags for people if they want to get hold of me via my email is on my website,
right?
Which is numismatic.com,
mm-hmm.
or numismatic78 gmail.com. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
But yeah, I can even do an advanced pay dirt. In fact, I save magnetite purposely to put in dirt if somebody wants a good challenge.
Okay. That's cool. Not wrong with that.
Not only would you be good for like the people at home, like say during the winter, but you'd also be good like during the summer, trying to show, say, a class to 12 to 15 how to pan, that kind of thing.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. In fact, I want to start, if I start getting a good customer base,
mm-hmm.
I want to start actually selling prospecting equipment on my site as well.
Okay. So kind of have like an online store as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's a good.
I think you got a great. I think you got a great target towards the pay dirts right now, though. That
mm-hmm.
way you could be versatile and make what they need, and for who, like if there's 6-year-olds who want to pan, it's going to be a whole lot different than 14-year-olds.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of cool. You can kind of customize the bags for them. That's pretty neat. That's different.
I think that's pretty. Well, I'm thinking that's
mm-hmm.
pretty different. That's a pretty cool angle.
Yeah, I like the idea of the garnets too, because I like garnets. I save them all. Every one I can save, I save. It's
in fact, my wife's mother, her favorite stone is garnets.
They're pretty. It's like got a bottle full. Like,
yeah, but you guys out the East Coast, like around where he's at, stuff, you guys find some good size.
Yeah, you find some nice ones.
Ours out here is just like
New York
black
State
sand.
Yeah, we have garnet mines here, and they give what's the name of the mine? Oh my gosh, in Lake George, New York, Barnett mine. Barnett.
I don't know.
It's called Barnett Mine, and
mm-hmm.
they've got the biggest garnets in the world out of there.
Really?
So it would be Barnett's Garnets.
Barnett's Garnets. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know there was a garnet mine in New York.
Oh, yeah, we got all kinds of mines in New York, except for gold.
Except for gold mines that you're aware of. See, they might be keeping them hush-hush.
Yeah, well, the New York State, I don't know if you're aware, we have a law here in New York State that's actually been here since the 1760s, that any gold or silver you find, even if it's under your own front porch, belongs to the state. You can't keep it.
Yeah, that's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, they got to find it before I mail it out.
Yeah. So it's like if I'm out panning for gold and I find it, I got to go, oops, I got to turn this into the state of New York. I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I still think you got a fantastic idea on that pay dirt thing, because like I said, if you get, because there's a lot of people that do stuff with 12, 13, kids and stuff. They want to show them how to do it, but they don't want to have a bunch of gold floating out there. But if a kid that young, 6, 7, 8, if they find 3 or 4 flakes or 5 flakes you could actually put in a vial and see it in the water, they get pretty excited. So
it don't take much. And you could leave, like you said, you could leave the black sands out of it. So it's a little easier. Yeah.
But then you get somebody like me making an order. I'm going to call for a bucket. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't make much profit at doing this because my IRIs are up there anyway.
Right.
And I don't own my own mines or my own claims, so I'm not really making much profit. I do this mainly for fun and trying to get people, especially up here. I actually haven't had no orders up here in New York State yet. I figured this thing would take off because people up here love gold and they can't prospect.
True. Or they can prospect, but they just don't want to because they got to give it to the state.
Just wait for the winter. You'll get what we call the garage miners, and they will knock your door down with mail orders.
Winter is always the best time.
Oh, yeah.
Except for the snow.
Right, but nobody can get out, so it's like, I need to order some pay dirt so I can.
You remember that year me and Ben was doing it? We were taking 25 boxes a morning to the post office. I said, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's in the winter, it's like, I think that's got to be the best time, I honestly do. But yeah, you're helping us out with our raffle. You're giving away a bag of your dirt, your
yes, I am
gold and garnet bag. So that's pretty cool, and we appreciate.
And hopefully, Tim, we'll get some pictures back on stuff that people win.
I hope we get some pictures this time
and some feedback.
We're gonna go crazy.
Well, I mean, you got to be a member of Gold Prospector Space to get in the drawing. Anyway, it's free. Right. So post some pictures of what you get out of the bags and describe your experience with it. We want to know. That
makes all of our sponsors. It makes the sponsors happy that are sponsoring this and helping out. You want to see happy people with what they got, and it's always good for the sponsors. So please,
if anybody here buys my pay dirt, post some pics, give them to Tim and Scott.
Oh yeah, we'll get them up there. And then you're even going to be doing a few monthly giveaways here on the site as well. So that's pretty cool. We appreciate that.
Indeed.
And like I said, we can't thank you enough for this. We do appreciate it. And
thank you.
Trying to think. So how else can people find you? You got your website? Are you on Facebook, Instagram, any of that stuff?
Right now, they can find me on Facebook. The only problem is on Facebook, I have to sell a little higher because of selling fees and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But they can find me on Facebook by my name, Jason Duran.
Okay.
D-U-R-A-N-T.
Right.
But it's probably best through my website because it's cheaper. It's free shipping, and I don't charge tax.
Nice. That's cool. That's a win-win.
Did you hear what he said? Free shipping.
And no tax.
shipping.
Anytime you get free shipping, that's awesome.
And I ship priority. Usually I ship next day or 2 days out. I don't make people wait. I don't make people wait like a week and a half before I ship out. I like to ship out fast.
Yeah, that's what's cool. They get it quick because I order something, I want it fast. I am impatient when I order.
I think that's actually the mental thinking of everyone these days.
I think it is, yeah.
Fast.
Yeah, people order stuff and we want it like tomorrow, which is sometimes.
I ordered a big thing of pay dirt this spring. I'm not saying from who.
But
I waited 3 weeks for that pay dirt.
Ooh. See, that's you're watching the mailbox and watching for the UPS truck.
Well, let me ask you something. What's your? I know you can do stuff for the smaller stuff in the bags and stuff, but for the people out there that are actually what I do consider garage miners, and that's not an offensive term, by the way. It's just we know that you guys go out and you do things in your garage in the wintertime. But what's the biggest batch that you can actually supply your garage miners in the winter?
Right now, I can supply like a 3-pound bag if they want.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly I ship with 1 pound of dirt because it helps keep shipping. Well, I do priority now anyway because I don't know if I think it's 1 rate, I believe.
Right. If if it fits, it ships kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could actually, if people want like a 5-pound bag of dirt, if they want more gold, because right now on my site, the highest I go is 2 grams of gold.
Okay.
But if, like I said, if people, I can customize.
Right.
if they want an ounce of gold, I'll ship them an ounce of gold with 5 pounds of dirt. Or
Right.
10 pounds of dirt, whatever they want.
Right. Well, sure, of course. I mean, that's just good, smart business. But I'm happy with, like I said, 1 pound of dirt, gram of gold, good enough. You know what I mean? It's
And like my beginner's pay dirt I do is I don't put any really small flakes in dirt at all. I mean, you put bigger flakes and pickers, so it's easy for beginners to get that stuff out of there.
Okay.
And just before anybody goes crazy and they order stuff, I just remind you that he did not say these are unsearched concentrates. There's totally different. So
right.
I always want to pinpoint that.
Yeah. Right. So these will have the gold in it that you ordered. If you ordered a gram of gold, it's going to have a gram of gold, maybe some extra sometimes.
Yep, a little bit
maybe
extra.
not. Yeah, maybe just a smackle. But
in fact, everybody I've ordered off from who's given me feedback, they've actually gotten sometimes quarter of an ounce or quarter of a gram extra.
Oh, see, that's cool.
In the dirt,
right? Because it's like you said, it's coming from a mine. You never know. Yeah.
Oh, we used to hear from some people for a $20 bill. I didn't find a picker. I'm like,
neither did I.
I'll guarantee you're right.
That's a tough business, you know. Pay dirt's a tough business, I think. So
hey, when I was doing mine, I was doing unsearched concentrates because I took it out of my box, put it in a bag, and it showed up at your door. It's still wet.
Right. Yeah, when it's unsearched, there's no guarantees. So this is not that. This is, this is guaranteed. What you get what you pay for. So,
it was funny because I had
that car smell.
Yeah.
We would have like 4 or 5 clean outs in just a bucket, and that's what we'd fill our bags with because it was all the same.
Right. Just scoop it in, get your pound, and ship it out.
Whatever fit that bag, we can stick in that box is what we shipped.
Wow.
Well, the mail lady loved us.
Oh yeah, the post office does.
Yeah, so like, what are you doing? And he's like, it's dirt. Like the main mail guy, he goes, don't ask what's in it. It's dirt.
Yeah, they give
like what?
They look at you weird when you say you're shipping dirt. I've done it.
Dirty business.
Yeah, they'll be like, what's in this? I'll be like, dirt, and they just give you that look, like, what? Yeah, it's.
I used to love it when I did the unsearched concentrates out of my dry washer. People would get it like, hey, dust went all over the place. I said, it comes from a dry washer, dude. And you're going to get some dust. It's dirty.
Yeah, I still think you should throw a cat turd in there or something.
Oh, cat turd.
Say, this is real unsearched stuff. There was a cat around the box that day.
What's funny is because I couldn't even get away with that. If you see a cat walking around here, he is one bad kitty.
See?
Hey, Dad, there's a woolly mammoth tusk in this big bag.
Exactly.
I'd put all kinds of weird stuff in if it was me.
But hey, we do thank you for your bag, though, man.
Yeah, Jason, thanks, brother. We appreciate it, and we wish you the best of luck.
And I thank you guys.
You're welcome, and don't forget, everybody, check out countrygoldpaydirt.com and check out Jason's product, and don't forget he's got a bag in our raffle, which will be starting in about a week. So you may be the lucky winner. All right, Jason, you go on and enjoy the rest of your evening, brother. And thanks again for calling in, and thanks for the donation. We appreciate it.
No doubt.
All right, thank you.
All right, have
a good night, guys.
You too, buddy. Take care.
Later.
Bye, bud.
And you know what's really good is for everybody out there listening. If he says what's in it and you don't get it out when you pan it, well, go pan it again because you screwed it up somehow.
Bingo. That's right. All right, let's take us a quick break, Scott, and
got it. Let's go.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
Nope, wrong one.
If you're interested in gold prospecting, treasure
Wrong
hunting
commercial.
as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
All right, everybody, we're back. And I also want to mention, I don't know if you guys remember, but Scott's buddy from Gold Panning and Prospecting Adventures in Morristown, Arizona, he also donated a bag of pay dirt for the raffle, which was a 2.5 pound bag. Scott, is that what it was?
I believe that's what he said, 2.5.
It's a rich pay dirt from Pay Street Gold Panning and Prospecting Adventures in Morristown, Arizona. So I'll get the picture posted of that too. So
and it comes in a gold bag.
Comes in a fancy gold bag. So I'll get the pictures posted of that too. So I got
now, and I'm not sure, but I believe, because I know he takes people out digging, I believe it's actually from there.
Mm-hmm.
So don't quote me on it, but I believe that what he gets is what he digs from where he's at.
It says from Pay Street Gold Panning. So it's probably right from there, I bet you. Right?
That's real AZ gold, folks.
Real Arizona gold. Nice. Pretty cool. So yeah, don't forget that will be added. So more dirt.
So funny because he puts his address in like Morristown, Arizona. I would say it's right on the corner of the 60 and Black Canyon City Highway.
So it's not Morristown.
Well, it is Morristown, I guess, but he's like right on the corner. Like if you're going up to 60, you got to actually turn on Black Canyon City Freeway just to turn in his drive again. So he's like right on the corner.
There.
And now I haven't been by there, but I don't know if he's still got a sailboat that's out front or not. He used to have a sailboat that used to said gold mining tours out there so you can see the flag. But that's where I say that's where I tell people to go. I'm like, it's on the corner. You can't miss it. It's got to get on the corner.
I'm trying to tell Jason how to join the site to join Gold Prospector Space. So,
well, push the buttons and answer the questions, right?
Yeah, it should be pretty easy.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I mean, I sent the link. Well, let me see if he did. I'll have to refresh my page and see if we got a new member. Do we got a new member waiting to be approved?
I mean, is it getting that hard to be a member of Gold Prospector Space?
No, it's easy. It should be easier now. Crap, I got to start playing the show.
And I'll tell you what, I wish you guys could see. We have got a fire that's either close or the wind is just blowing the wrong way because I can't even see the big mountain, the Tontos now because all the smoke. It's great. Like over towards Wickenburg and everything, it's pretty clean and clear. You look to the east towards New Mexico, and it's not that good.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to help him.
You know what's funny is that's why everybody. I think all the national forests for this 4th of July are freaking closed.
Really?
Yeah, I think all of them are.
Straight.
They can't afford it. You know, you get people go out, they just be idiots, and poof, it just takes one dummy.
That's all it takes.
I mean,
but it being dry, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they're afraid of, which makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you take some guys out riding on a 4-wheeler, maybe had a couple or whatever, and they're just having fun, they're revving it up and stuff like that. They're blowing sparks out the back. Takes one piece of grass turns into 9 turns into, well, you're screwed. So it's that fast. I mean, it's bad. It is bad.
That's crazy. Sorry, Scott.
Well, that's like people say, well, like you could dry wash at night. I'm like, no, you'll start dude, I got like all the California regulations on my motor and everything like that, but it will still throw a spark. Anything will throw a spark.
Sure. And
like I said, it only takes one spark, one guy that ain't watching what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You're screwed.
That's all it takes.
It's a scary situation. I'll tell you that. I don't like to see it. I don't like to see it when I can't see the other mountains. That means as the crow flies, it's probably not that far from it. But
yeah, that's just crazy, brother. Yeah.
Battling like what, 5 of them here, I think. 5 fires.
Wow. It seems like they've been going for a while.
Yeah. Well, there's one that's over 125,000 acres already.
Wow. That's a lot of land.
Well, because the guys, you can't get to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's places where you can't get to. Either you're spraying it with a plane or parrot jumping in.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hate to see that roly-poly mess when you try to land with that crap going on. But yeah, that's the only way you'd get guys in there because you can't get to these fires.
Wow.
They're just they're just in a place that if Mother Nature burned them down, they'd burn them down. So
that's crazy. Yeah.
I know.
All right. I see Jason is in the chat room. Can you guys help him to listen? He wants to be able to listen to the show. So if you guys can talk him through that, that would be awesome. You guys in the chat room. because
This guy better not be 24 years old.
it's hard for me to concentrate.
'Cause he ought to know how to. If he's 24, he knows how to get in there. Come on, man.
A lot of people don't know how to listen to the show when their first time, you know.
Hey, anyway, I got a little something tonight.
What you got?
Well, I thought about it,
Hold on.
and I thought,
Here.
what could be really great?
It is time for In the Goldfields with Scott Swiftwater Tony. Join Scott each week as he shares useful information to help you find and recover more.
I want some of that useful
Swiftwater.
information.
Oh, I still love that intro. Anyway, I actually thought about the wonderful Ray Russell.
Oh, Ray.
Yeah, I actually thought about this, the old codger.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, it goes, how do people mine rubies? And the reason why I'm saying this, because if you follow the show, you know where he's going.
Right. Uh-huh.
And he's gonna be on a magical show up there, and you guys have seen it before, but it did take a break off, I think probably during COVID and all that stuff, because legality crap. But anyway, I guess he's one of the guys that's going to be put back on there, and it's going to be really exciting, not only to see somebody that I know, just like Brian Wilder, but actually a big part of the show that has been around for forever. So it's going to be great having those guys actually do that. So it's impressive.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I said, this is called How Do People Mine Rubies?
Rubies.
Remember the last time they found a bunch of rubies in the rock? Right?
Was that rubies? Yeah, it was, wasn't
It was rubies.
I think it was rubies, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, it says rubies are crystals of aluminum oxide containing trace amounts of chromium. This is going to be tricky. Anyway, while there are some practical applications as in lasers and high precision bearings, the stones have been prized to be their beauty and Melina trades. Melina. What it says. Trades of rubies along the Silk Road existed as early as 200 BCE. You do the time schedule on that, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, because the supply of the rubies is so heavy, concentrated in Myanmar, formerly Burma, the techniques which most of them are mined are those used in that country. So they're sticking with the old time ways, evidently. Well, I don't know what 200 BC is or BCE, but that sounds old to me.
Yeah, that's like before Christ.
Right. So it's really funny because they say the supply is so good, and they're heavily concentrated, that in this one port, Myanmar, it's Myanmar, Myanmar, I think. Anyway.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Myanmar. Most mining operations around the world are carried out using heavy equipment. However, the totalitarian regime controlling Myanmar is opted for a very insular foreign policy, and thus limits its own ability to provide machinery. Now, I'm going to point this out right here.
Okay.
I don't think you can't find machinery. I just think people are cheaper.
Could be.
Yeah, I see it's backdoor mining in this operation already. Anyway, this is just my scenery on it. Okay. Anyway, says that the extensive use of modern equipment was never previously instituted, so its loss as an option was negligible. The Burmese simply continue to mine and to mine the gems as they have for centuries. In any case, procurement or precious stones is the economically tolerant of less efficient operations, and the cost of labor in the Myanmar is the only fraction of that in industrialized nations. So like I said, folks, they're working people cheaper than they can ride machinery.
Oh, probably.
before you go down that hole, my God, I can't believe people are doing it. If you get 200, 300 people doing the same job, your backhoe looks like crap at that point in time. Yeah, you're probably going to be able to stay up longer and do more work, yada, yada, all this. But you know what? When your machinery breaks down, these guys, 200 people, 300 people, they're going to pass you by 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm probably sure they're not getting paid $18 an hour over there for digging gold. So it's how they keep the food on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see it. I can see it.
Crazy.
Anyway, pit mining. In the pit mining technique, workers use a large metal tube to bring up a core of gem-bearing gravel. They typically extract the core from 3 to 24 meters deep. I don't know how far a meter is but I think it's over that. A meter is bigger than a foot, yeah or no?
Yeah, I think. I don't know metric, dude.
Anyway, because the rubies are extremely hard, the mother rock is eroded away from around them and thus freed. They wash downstream. Pit mining is performed in river deltas or areas that were once deltas.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess a delta is probably like a big pond, more or less. Deltas, it held water.
Right.
Once the material is dug up, it is thoroughly irrigated, washing away less dense materials like soil and sand, while the denser gemstones remain in the pan or a sluice box. So, they still use pans and sluice boxes to find rubies.
Wow. Didn't know that. Well, pans, yeah, I knew, but I didn't know.
Yeah, but I wonder though. I mean, because we know what garnets are, and garnets look like a ruby. But if garnets are close enough, could they keep them in the pan the same way?
Probably, unless rubies are heavier.
See, that's what I'm thinking, because they call them ruby garnets, right? Or do they just say ruby garnets because of the color?
I think because of the color, yeah.
Okay. Well, these are just little tips and things I throw out there because my mind really works quick, and I know I got to read this. So here we go back.
Go back.
Open trench mining. This is pretty good. And this is you guys will recognize this pretty quick. In hilly areas, open trench mining is employed using a high-pressure stream of water to wash away material from the slope. We call that monitoring, which is not legal here in the United States, the lower 48. Anyway, again, the denser rubies tend to remain in place while lighter debris is washed away. The method leaves smaller quantities of material to be transported for processing than does pit mining, though obviously it can be only employed on a sloping ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't do that.
Right. They could do it there.
If you guys don't know the understanding between dry land dredging and monitoring, please go and do your education, because if you do one and you think you're doing the other, you're not going to like the outcome. Anyway, cave systems.
What is it?
It says cave system.
Okay.
This system involves the evacuation of shafts into gem-bearing earth. Gravels containing rubies that are washed downstream often accumulates in caves formed when limestone is dissolved by subterranean streams. So that would be like underground rivers and melt off, right? Yeah. Anyway, this method does not compare to the extensive caverns or deep shafts that can be worked using modern mining equipment. In the bedrock, but still remains a valuable method in these areas that can provide a high yield. These operations most persistent problems of accumulation and groundwater in the shaft, which must be pumped out. These operations are usually abandoned during the monsoon season. So I guess.
Well, yeah, because they'd flood, right?
Yeah, but it just said though it's not in a shaft that's going to be man-made. It's going to be in a shaft naturally made by water.
Right.
So one works and one don't.
I don't know. So that's why they just don't do it in the monsoon season.
Well, in the monsoon season, it's going to rain. Everything's going to flood. You're not going to get down in there anyway.
Right.
But what I just read there is because they're looking for subterranean streams that are naturally made streams underground.
That already eroded. Stuff.
Yeah, and not from something man-made and have water running in it. Not the same thing.
Gotcha.
So if it's man-made, folks, don't go looking for freaking rubies. Easy on you. And we got mechanized operations.
Mechanized.
Fully mechanized operations, also known as quarrying, go figure, are the only possible with heavy equipment and high explosives. While this represents a minority of operations in Myanmar, it does not exist on a limited scale. The investment in expensive equipment and training is significant, but mechanization offers the advantage of being able to harvest stones from the mother rock, while some operations must be suspended during the monsoons. Thoroughly mechanized operations have the equipment to evacuate water from the shafts on a continuous basis. So what that means is if you got the money and you got the pumps, you can still dig the stones. If you don't, you're going to wait. And that is from the Sciencing Channel again, man. Thanks God.
Where's this Myanmar at?
That's, you know what? They did not say. It says in Myanmar, formerly Burma.
Burma.
So I'm going to say it's Burma.
Okay, yeah. So Burma. Nice. It'd be nice if Ray found some rubies.
You little.
What is
He won't get away from me for some reason. I want to whack him.
What is it, a bee?
No, it's a fly.
Oh.
By the way, we don't have a lot of those out here in Arizona.
What, flies?
Yeah, you see one around. It's like, where'd you come from, dude?
Really? How come you don't have none? Too hot?
That's the only thing I can imagine.
Man, I think they'd be everywhere there because of the heat and the roadkill and the rotting carcasses.
Well, no, we don't have those. We got turkey buzzards to take care of that really quick.
The turkey buzzards and the flies, right? Dang.
But no, you know what? I wish Ray luck and everything like that. And
I can't wait.
I hope he wasn't like the last show, just going to go up and find rubies that you couldn't take anyway. So
yeah. No, he's going to go up there and find ounces of gold. Ounces. He's going to win the competition.
Well, he ought to be able to know where to find it.
Ray's the man.
Of course, I didn't say the last guys were dumb or nothing. I'm just saying.
No, definitely not. I think it was their location for the last bunch. So
I'm thinking you're right too. About 200 miles off.
This is different though. This time, this ain't the same scenario. This is more like I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is more like a competition. You know, they will actually be on a claim. So,
this should be interesting.
It's going to be pretty interesting. I can't wait to see it. And
it'll be interesting.
You know what sucks? I think it's on the Weather Channel. I don't even have that channel.
It's like on any cable you got.
It's not on our cable.
Well, you got some crappy cable, bro.
I'm telling you, we do. We used to have it. And then
you're doing a radio show from a computer that you could just type in the Weather Channel and it comes up.
That's obviously how I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to stream it. Watch Ray. You know. See, Ray said he ain't going to the area that had rubies in Greenland.
Thank God.
He's going to South Greenland.
I know it's much more warmer there.
Not Newark or Nook.
Newark.
Different, totally different show this time. That's what I thought. Yeah, totally different.
We're gonna be waiting for you, Roy.
Last time they just dropped them off somewhere and said, "Find some gold."
I know, right?
Here, go here and find gold. Pretty much.
But like I said, I felt that they were dropped like 200 miles off course.
That's what I mean. I just think they were not in the area, the right spot.
Well, I mean, gold's where you find it. But when I was looking around, there, I'm not looking at any mountains or anything. It's just like, it looks like a bunch of winter.
Because my money would have been on the Feldmans. I would think if there's gold there, they're going to find it. So there's no gold there where they were at. There were rubies.
Well, like I said, Ray, I wish you luck, buddy.
Yeah, heck yeah, it's going to be cool. Real cool. And he'll be flying to Greenland soon. And
I know, but now it's really going to be bad because I wanted to go up and see Ray and dig gold with him and everything like that. But now, since it's going to be
back in a couple
superstar,
oh yeah,
it's going to be really hard to get up there now.
He'll have bodyguards and stuff.
I know, right?
He'll roll up in a blacked out limo.
Have a brand new 40 on the outside of that dredge. We'll get there now.
They'll roll the red carpet out every time Ray shows up now. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Man, it's crazy. Celebrity life for Ray.
Yeah, like I said, I was supposed to actually get up there before Dennis did. But that year was like I could not compound enough money to even get up there.
Right.
And I was so bummed, man. I was like, dang it.
None of these days.
Well, I mean, we know there's gold on the beaches. You just got to work it. I was like, I've seen what Ray does and da-da-da. And I was like, man, sometimes you can just throw a mask on and jump in the water and go down and burn sand up.
Caller. All right, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Ray.
This is Steve France.
Hey, Steve.
Steve.
What's on?
Yeah.
How are you, buddy?
Hey, y'all were talking about that Myanmar.
Yeah.
That's in Thailand.
Oh, that's in Thailand.
Yeah.
It said known as Burma.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. Is Burma in Thailand?
I'm taking your word for it, Steve, because we don't have a clue.
Well, I just read what they had written on the science exam.
Right. So Thailand. Thailand's known to have lots of rubies, ain't they? Uh-huh.
Yep.
Ah, very cool, Steve. See,
I didn't know.
I love when people call and give us the correct information because we're lost.
That's wrong with you.
How you been, Steve?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You been getting out and looking, finding any gold?
No.
No,
Not really.
not really.
It's been real stormy here.
Yeah. Now, remind me where
We
you're
had-
at?
West Nebraska.
Nebraska. That's right. Mm-hmm.
We still got heavy snow up in the mountains yet.
Oh, geez. Okay. And it's,
Up where I go is about 9,000 feet.
wow. And it's still got a lot of snow up there?
Yeah, I heard the snowplow just made it through the main road to get in there.
Holy cow. And this is going into July. When can you normally get up there?
Yeah, about this time of year.
About this time. So maybe in a couple of weeks you'll be able to get up there.
Yeah, but that water still be icy.
Oh, it's going to be
I was going to say, don't get stuck there.
It'll be cold, buddy. But
Yeah.
it'll be worth it. It'll get you out and get you looking for some gold, won't it?
Yeah, I've seen a couple small reports of guys hitting the creeks and stuff up there. So
Okay. Well, hopefully,
it won't be long.
good. Hopefully you get up there soon, buddy. We'll be
Yeah.
we'll be rooting for you. All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
No, thank you, Steve. We appreciate it, buddy.
Bye.
Bye,
Be
buddy.
good.
Thailand.
Yeah, guys, let's say if he's up there, I just put one of them makeshift little coils around the exhaust and then put it just give you a little bit of hot water.
Oh, if you're dredging?
Yeah. I'll be like, woohoo, let's go do it.
I would not want to be dredging in that cold water.
Yeah, but buddy, when you see the gold, it just makes everything go.
Well, sure. You get warmer when you see gold, but
Oh yeah.
still.
You go like, well, I thought I had a half hour. Now I got 20 minutes. Let's go.
It's still gold. I can't take the gold. Wait.
Oh, I've had people laugh because they're like, you're just throwing them rocks back on your legs. I'm like, yeah, but they're not in front of me. And I can still keep moving. I'm good. Like, oh, I thought you were just missing because you're weak. I'm like, no, I just go like this. I don't care.
Nuts.
Anything on my back just keeps me down. I'm good.
Scott, you got to try to get on the next one of them TV shows, Scott.
Oh yeah.
You know,
like I said, I've been offered a lot of times for a couple of these TV shows, in which some of them are pretty good and famous, which I'm not going to mention, but I just turn them down because you don't know. I mean, if I come on there and they said, you know what, we like what you do and we want you to come here and do what you do.
right?
I'll be like, okay, that specifically focuses on what I'm going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And if they say, okay, we got a spot for you here, there's no guarantees you're going to be on camera. We just want somebody to work. Now you're just going for a job.
Yeah.
Well, I got a job here. Why would I go somewhere else for a job?
Okay.
You know, I'm my own boss down on my own claim. Why would I go up there and just be another freaking monkey for somebody that has nothing to do with anything?
It'd be cool if you can get on one kind of like the one Ray's on. You know.
Oh, I know. I'm saying, if you're going to get paid by the show on what it's going to make, that's pretty cool. If you're just going up there to be, they want to see you drive a dump truck through, but nobody knows who you was. You're just up there for the job. Maybe there's a difference.
Maybe you get a cut of what you find, or maybe what you find. Yeah.
You're a dump truck loader. You're not going to get. It's an hourly wage.
Yeah.
Don't think you're going to go up and drive a dump truck for anybody running a mine and think you're going to get a cut of the gold. It's not. No. Not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
If it does, they really know who you are and they like you a lot.
Right.
That's all I can say.
Man, interesting stuff. I'm just saying.
That I've looked at it a lot of things, a lot of different ways, and this and way and that way, and yada yada yada, and that's. Nope. I'll just stay where I'm at right now until something really good comes along that I could be actually a part of.
Mm-hmm.
Not just some of things. Oh, I was on that show one day. It's not like that.
Did you? Speaking of shows, did you watch any of the Gold shows Friday?
Oh, I did not.
You did not.
I have them recorded.
Neither did I. I know Jaron and them did their Friday night watch party, which they do every Friday during Bering Sea Gold.
I don't get the link. So,
huh?
I don't get the link. Like if they shot the link to me on my messenger, I could probably get on that.
They put it right on Facebook all the time.
Well, see, it's on Facebook, not my messenger.
All right, Jaron,
if you throw stuff to my Facebook, I don't hear it. I'm never logged into Facebook.
All right, Jaron, from now on, send a link directly to Scott Tony, direct for your Friday night watch party.
Yeah, just send the link to Messenger. I can just ding. I can get on it just like I do here.
I don't know what happens to me on Friday. I get home, I shower, and I'm done. I would pass out, and I don't wake up. It usually takes me a day to recover from the week.
I had something going on Wednesday, kind of the same way.
Yeah, we was wondering what happened to you.
Yeah, let's just say I stood too much in the sun for a while.
Okay, we'll say that is a reasonable excuse.
Yeah, it wasn't funny. I wasn't laughing about it at all.
Stood too long in the sun.
Oh yeah, just didn't have water. Just kept doing stuff I was doing, and yeah, by the time I did sit down, I was. Thanks for the. I was out.
You didn't have your hat on?
Yeah, I did have my hat on, and it wasn't helping a crap bit.
Why were you out in 100 and some degree sun?
There's some things you got to do around here.
Yep.
And if you don't get them done, you just don't get them done.
How do they get any work done around those towns? Like roofers and stuff.
I don't know, because you right now, and it's 6 o'clock. You still can't get on a roof right now.
That's what I mean. How do they get any jobs?
I don't know, man.
I'm around there.
They don't do any jobs. I don't know.
I don't know how. It's just amazing. It's like, they got to do the jobs. They got to survive.
Yeah, but you couldn't do any tar roofing or shingle roofing right now. You'd scar them up so bad it'd look like crap.
They'd stick good.
Oh, they'd stick good. You better believe that. Yeah, I guess if you still do tile roofing, you still get away with doing that.
Yeah, probably, but that'd be hotter than Hades too.
Well, I know, but man, I'm telling you, it's just.
I always wondered that. That'd be the worst part about living down there. Be working down there, especially if you was doing construction and stuff. It'd be like, that'd be brutal.
Well, like I said, I pushed myself, and I was actually in the garage too, which is another 20 degrees warmer.
Right.
And I just kind of pushed myself to get some things cleaned out because, like I said, I got the new pans and everything, and to go up here to the post 201, and besides Shalene's where I'm going to be selling these things, and I want to get everything, my ducks in a row, so I can take it up there one time and then just get everything set up and just, okay, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just going back and nitpicking and just doing stupid, I don't like doing that. Just get it set up to where, you know, like if I was a gold prospector, when I walked in, oh man, I know what that is. That's all I got to see.
All right, so you just overdid it in the heat.
Yeah, a lot.
In the heat.
Yeah.
You know better because you live there.
Yeah, we're good, dude. We're good.
All right. Yeah, you survived. You're a young man. That heat ain't nothing.
That's right.
Oh, and they also post a link for a Friday night show on GPS. If you jump on there occasionally, you would see the link.
Okay.
So it is there on Friday. They will post it.
Ooh.
They do it at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. So, and this is the season finale this week.
The finale.
Finale. Dun, dun, dun.
I can't miss the finale.
No, you cannot miss the finale. Ow. So that'll be cool. So I want to thank them guys for doing that every week. That's pretty cool. And I think Brian's going to try to make it, they said. So that'll be pretty neat. So check it out, Scott, if you can.
Be there, be square.
Yes. So do we have anything else we need to cover?
I haven't heard of any local events, but I think Shad read one off.
I don't know. I could look and see. Hey, give me a second.
I remember you guys out there. If you're a member of GPS and there's a local event, you know, post it. Not necessarily just because you're going, just because it's there.
That's
and
right.
we can tell people about it. So
that is right.
Yeah, even if you're not going, just post it.
The only local event I see is Dredgapalooza 20.
Dredgapalooza, really?
Yes. It's at Laurel, Indiana, July 17th at 9 a.m. to July 18th at 4 p.m. So let's see. Here we go. July 2021, Dredgapalooza outing. When is the event? July 16th, 2021. Let's see. Camping and prospecting opens Saturday, July 17th. Registration opens at 9 a.m. Dinner is at 5 p.m. Raffle at 6 p.m. Sunday, July 18th. Registration opens at 10 a.m. Camping dusk where the event. It reads like stereo instructions.
Right.
So, let's see. Closes at dusk. Where is the event? Laurel Conservation Club, 11022 Dam Road, Laurel, Indiana.
All right.
7024. Event cost, attendance, free camping, free register, where Jeffrey Banky will be conducting a raffle. What is the event? Dredgapalooza.
If you don't know what Dredgapalooza means,
Dredgapalooza.
If you guys are going to get down there and get a camp spot to dredge, dude, get there early. Make sure you got that spot. You just put the dredge in and go to work.
It is being hosted by the Indiana Gold Prospectors.
All right.
So check that out. If you're unsure of anything, just send Thomas a message at the event. There's an email.
That's at Thomas Fouts Pennywheat, right?
Right. There's emails there under the events that you can contact them if you have any questions. So be sure and check that out. Dredgapalooza. Dredgapalooza. That's pretty cool. And don't forget Tuesday night hangouts with Ed Justano and the Treasure Vixens. Tuesday night at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time over there on their YouTube Tuesday night hangouts. Like the name says, come and hang out. So be sure and check that out. And I guess we will go ahead and say goodnight, everybody. We want to thank you all for tuning in. We want to thank Jason for calling. Steve, thank you for calling. And we want to thank all you guys for hanging out with us. Until Wednesday, we're out of here.
Good night, gold diggers.
Good night, everybody.
Sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.